What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another video, and in this video, I'm going to be talking about my controversial Pokemon opinions. I'm going to be talking about Pokemon that most people love, and I hate, or the other way around. I love, and most people hate. So, let's dive into it, shall we? The first Pokemon I want to talk about is Typhlosion. I hate this thing. I think it looks very ugly. I think it looks like a rat with red spikes coming out of its back. I do not like this Pokemon. Typhlosion, very popular. I do not like. It is the fully evolved Fire-type starter of Generation 2. Very popular Pokemon. I hate. Yeah. Next Pokemon is Crabominable. I love this Pokemon. I always thought he was fun. He was just a big ice crab. I have always had a fondness for the ice type, yet I never thought there were that many good ice types. So, to have Crabominable, I love the guy. Most people hate him. Mainly because he has a terrible, haircut. I don't mind it that much. I used it on my Pokemon Moon team. I love Crabominable, and there's nothing wrong with that. He's a good guy, okay? Okay, he's just a big ice crab. Came out in Generation 7. He's a good guy. Next Pokemon that I love, and most people hate, is Unpheasant. The entire line. P-Dove, Tranquil, Unpheasant. I love these guys so much, but most people think they're ugly. They think, dumbest regional bird. I love Unpheasant, so I get a little bit mad when I hear people say that, but, I mean, I can see why they think it's boring. The only reason I really love it is because I love Gen 5 in general, so it's easy for me to have a bias to most Gen 5 Pokemon, so, yeah, I love the Unpheasant. Next Pokemon is Delphox, and it's not an extremely unpopular Pokemon, but it was really unpopular when it first came out. They were like, another bipedal Pokemon, which is a furry, you know? Like, everyone was just kind of like, this sucks. I love it. I love the entire Finnegan line. I love it, so much. Holds a special place in my heart. And the main reason for that is because it was my first ever Pokemon. I started with Generation 6, chose Finnegan, out of pure randomness, really. And now I love it, because it was my very first ever Pokemon. Think about it. If you've ever played a Pokemon game, your first ever Pokemon sticks with you, okay? I love the Delphox line, and most people don't. They think it's a weird furry thing. I don't agree. I love the Delphox line. Two other Pokemon I have a fondness for is Alolan Dugtrio and Alolan Exeggutor. I love Alolan Exeggutor and like Alolan Dugtrio a decent bit. Most people think these are ugly and not that good. I love Alolan Exeggutor because I just thought it was fun, and I loved it ever since I started getting into Pokemon. And I always thought that's how Exeggutor always should have been. Also, I kind of thought that was the original form for Exeggutor, so the Cantonian form was actually new to me at first. So, I always love Alolan Exeggutor, and Alolan Dugtrio, also, pretty good Pokemon, you know. I wish people wouldn't hate on it just because it's hairdo. Next Pokemon is Flaffy, and I actually dislike this Pokemon. The Mareep line in general is a pretty popular line, and I like Mareep. I like, the fully evolved form of Mareep, Good Pokemon, right? But Flaffy, I don't really like that much, because I think just because Mareep and Ampharos are so popular, Flaffy kind of gets popular. And Flaffy is ugly. I understand it's supposed to be like the sheep shedding its wool, but why isn't pink? It doesn't need to be pink. Why? Do you think sheep under their wool is just pink? No. I'm not a big fan of the pink. I think it kind of makes it look ugly. Mareep, adorable. Ampharos, pretty cool. Flaffy, ugly. I do not like Flaffy, but most people do. Pokemon is Blaziken. I do not care for this. I think it looks ugly. Looks like a weird bipedal chicken on fire. I think Blaziken looks ugly. It's in the same group with Typhlosion. Ugly fire-type starters. I just don't like Blaziken. But most people do. Now, the Staraptor. I was never a big fan of Staraptor. Still ain't to this day. But I did end up using it on one of my playthrough teams, even though I didn't like it that much. I used it in my Pokemon Brilliant Diamond playthrough team, because I wanted to only use Sinnoh Pokemon, and it's just a really bad Pokédex. If you've ever played that game, you understand. No, you don't got good options. So, I'm just saying it was, one of my only options. I don't, really dislike it, but I don't like it that much. I feel more negative than positive. So, it's fine. I think, though, it recently got a new Mega Evolution. I think it should have always been that Mega Evolution. Become a fighting type, it would have improved it so much better, but Staraptor's always been just kind of a letdown. Another Pokemon I dislike is the Snivy line. Never cared for the Snivy line. I know it's pretty popular. I think all the Gen 5 starter lines are pretty popular, but Snivy, I dislike it. Just like the entire Snivy line. I don't like Superior. I just think they're ugly grass snakes. Emvor, okay. Samurott, okay. Snivy's just weird to me. I do not like it, but most people do. Next Pokemon is Incineroar. It falls into the boat of weird, fire, fully evolved starters that are bipedal. I don't like Typhlosion. I do not like Blaziken. I do not like Incineroar. I don't know why I don't like Incineroar. I just don't. I have always just got weird vibes from it. I do not. It just goes into the group of weird fire-type fully evolved bipedal starters. Quaffle. Here's a Pokemon that I like. I love Quaffle. Most people don't. They think it looks ugly. They think it looks weird. Why is it a fighting type? Why does it dance? I always like Quaffle. And in fact, I liked it so much, I picked it over, yeah, I picked it over the fire-type option when I was playing through Scarlet. So, Flacoco, that's its name. I picked it over Flacoco. And I don't know why. Well, I do know why, because I like it. I like it, and it's the whole line. I just like Quaxley. Good Pokemon. Next Pokemon is Killer Wattrel. I do not like Killer Wattrel. One bit. I think it looks like a big, ugly, dumb bird. Came out Generation 9. A lot of people like it. I think it looks ugly. It's a big, dumb bird. It's just a big, dumb bird. Call it Big Bird. It's yellow. Bird. I just do not like it at all. Don't like it. One bit. That's all I have to say. I just do not like it. Kilowatt. Now our final Pokemon is actually Mega Evolution. And I love this Mega Evolution. And it's Mega Swampert. I don't really care for the Trico line, Swampert line. They're fine. You know, I don't dislike them like Blaziken. I think they're fine lines. But the one that puts the Swampert line over the edge is its Mega Evolution. I think Mega Swampert is cool. It's like on all fours, and then it gets just really strong arms. I think that's awesome, but most people disagree. They think it looks ugly. They think it ruins Swampert. I disagree. I think it looks really cool. So yeah, that is my final controversial Pokemon take. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you watched it all, then you probably like my opinions. So maybe consider subscribing, leaving a like. I mean, if you like my opinions, then you should probably keep up to date with my videos. I mean, I post about Nintendo content or Pokemon content. So yeah. And I hope it made your day a little bit better. Peace out, everyone.